So just coming from a wedding, and I want to give us a little story about myself. I don't always like telling stories about myself unless you come personally. But this story, I'm sure, will encourage some people. Now, this is a wedding I'm coming from, okay? All dressed, looking good, attended the wedding. But there's something we need to know, that marriage doesn't most times start on a platter of gold. That is one thing we need to have in mind. One thing we need to have in mind also is that most people you see these days that are okay, yeah, they are comfortable, at least they can feed, because we can feed, at least we can feed by the grace of God. We did not start like this. When I got married, we started without a bed, without a proper bed, but there was foam, and the foam was on the floor. Okay? So for people that are yet to marry, I wouldn't want you to listen to advice of all those stories they tell you that the man has to be already made, at least he should be financially stable. I talk about that. But that other mindset of having excess from the start, that mindset should be erased. In every marriage, you start from a point. You start from a point of not too much, unless you're very lucky to have the one that has too much, okay? But I want us to erase the mindset of starting from a point of having too much, because that is what a lot of our girls are having in their brains, that the man has to be well made before you enter. So what are you going into that marriage to do? In every marriage, you're supposed to enter to build with a man. That is how the man will also give you respect, if you know your onions. That's a story apart, okay? For some people that may want to come after this talk. For people that know their onions, you start with a man, you build with the man. He will give you respect. Do you understand? When you start with a man that is already well made, he can discard you at any time. He will have little or no regard for you, depending. But from a scale of 1 to 10, 8 out of 10 will not give you that respect you're looking for. Do you understand? So in marriage, you start from a point and grow to a higher point. That is what is obtained in marriage.